Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. Pop Hunter and turned it over and said, you know what? It ain't me, it's my father. This was really the problem with our community in these times. The reason why I say it's the problem in our community because had he probably had some type of relationship with his father, maybe he wouldn't throw him under the bus. So my concerns is, who is it? Him or his father? I don't know. I feel as though when an individual says that or does things in the nature of pointing at another person, 9 times out of 10 it's him. Because at the end of the day, we don't make no excuses for the things that we do that are incorrect. He's 16 years old. He was better off coming forth and getting with King Earner and saying, listen, man, we both from Philly, man. Interview me, put me in play where I can give an example of understanding I'm a civilian. If he's a civilian, it's like, all right, Pop Hunter, you never bust your pistol. You need to keep your eyes closed. And, before you bring it to the police, man, bring it to something that's united in Philly. Something that has some type of strength to it. That way, it could be handled in a way where as though we're not implementing putting people in jail, but we putting people under pressure. So, maybe eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I don't know. I'm not calling that type of mindset. But I'm saying to the people that I'd rather see our people police each other instead of sending this to them people. There's no honor in it. And at the end of the day, his father must be an individual that he didn't deal with. Because I know damn well I'm not going to put my dad in anything. Nothing that I do. You're never going to really see him. I'm never going to put my father in between anything I got going on in life. And that's how I carry it in the streets. And youngins, y'all got to carry that in the streets. That's why I always tell y'all, keep the drugs out of your parents' houses. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they'll lose their house. You don't want to, you want to build your bankroll to where as though nothing is that you have going on is a part of them. See, when you don't have a real bankroll, then you got to stay in their crib. You got to be a part of everything they got going on. No. Listen, I don't advise no one to sell drugs, but I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes who watch me, a lot of dudes who honor what I'm saying, they either sold drugs or still is. If you still are, make the date of your last flip, man. It's not worth the going back and forth in the can. And as we can see here, even a guy that's in the legal aspect of it, he sees something, and what he do? He runs his mouth. And I think a lot of the rappers and everybody got to understand that the type of energy you give in your music, whether it's on TikTok or you speaking on it, hip-hop is a part of our culture. Believe it or not, it's sad to say, our culture has been pointed in a direction to make the lifestyles that we live, whether it was poverty, whether it was, being a criminal, whatever the case may be, is a part of hip-hop. And guess what? Rats are a part of the culture now. Since William O'Neal done what he done, it's a situation where individuals that get close to people that are big, they start, trying to fold and, tell their personal businesses. This is where we lose at because individuals are looking for clout. So that's all Pop Hunter. He might have put this all together. He might have been a rat, knew he was a rat, put it out there himself, and now he's trying to get the energy. Someone is sitting him down right now telling you a rat. That's smiling out here. King Earner Snatch Honor. You may be promoted, but guess what? You're being demoted. Because at the end of the day, you can't stand in a fashion of being a man by doing things like that. And I ain't even talking about you telling, because like I said, you might be an individual that ain't even hit the streets. But the fact that you put it on your father, you said, I don't care about throwing my dad under the bus. Youngins, your father is your father. Honor your father. But if your father's a rat, try to stay away from him as much as possible. Deal with him on a family basis. Love him from a distance, but never honor who he is as a man because no man folds. But love him, that's your father. I got cousins, I got people I know. Well, I don't got no cousins that's rats. Yeah, I don't got no rat cousins, but I got people that I know that I was cool with that are rats. I mean, I was super cool with them. I don't speak to them, but I'll see their children and honor their children because that's who I am as a man. We got to stand on principle. We got to stand on honor. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. The goal is to get the fathers to understand that their children miss them so bad that it begin to grow a hate. And he's throwing that hate out right there by making his father a rat, knowing everybody is saying he's the rat. Should I smack the youngin? Should I put my hands on him and snatch his honor? Nah, we can snatch his honor without being violent, without even presenting that type of, understanding the mindset, man. He's a kid, he's a pure mutt, and I just want nothing to do with them kind. King Earner live and direct.